Oh, goodness. A little bouncy. Hey there, Virgo. This reading's for you. My name is Kim. I'll do your reading for December 12th and 13th, Saturday and Sunday. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, being part of this. It means a whole lot to me. Just the growth of this channel means a lot to me. Represents overcoming a pretty big challenge in my life. So I appreciate it, and I'm sending that gratitude out there. If you want a private reading, or if you feel just enamored to donate, you can. That is really needed. In the description box, you'll find the information for that. We're going to start off, Virgo, with a Kim Kranz, The Wild Unknown archetype. So this will give us kind of a direction of where we think that the reading is going. Of course, it can always do a tailspin and go completely the other way, and sometimes that happens, but we ask that divine white light bless you, our watchers, where you are, and bless us while we get this reading done so that it reaches your highest good for the sign of Virgo. The sign of Virgo. Okay, I think we're about ready. Let me just shuffle it this way a little bit. Okay, Virgo, the orphan. We got the orphan. The orphan. Let's see what that means. I don't think I've ever gotten this card. Obviously it's a kid's hand. I see a child's hand. Let's look here. The wounded child, the abandoned, or the beggar. It also means deep solace, deep acceptance, and deep love. The study of the orphan is to study the deep and challenging energy of our time. We are ever and more connected, yet face collective isolation. The refugee crisis haunts our planet. Children are separated from parents, and the earth begs for our attention. We are in the time of universal orphanage, of nature, of each other, of our own hearts. Take refuge in the fact that we all share this core wound and dilemma. It is normal to fear this card, and it does haunt the caverns of the soul. When it appears, take time, real time, to be in the presence of feelings that this card stirs in you. Let it humble you. What are you starving for? What is the deepest gift you could imagine given to others? What has been rejected is quite possibly what is most needed, dear one. Accessing this archetype through creative acts like drawing, painting, and writing. Keep it simple. Ask the orphan what it wants to draw or say. Wow, that's a really deep one. Kind of looks like a dogwood bloom there. I'm not really sure. It looks like a dogwood. All right, let's go from there. Let's get some energy cards. I'll see where else this is going to take us. So far, it's taken us to, the orphan, feeling kind of out, abandoned. Maybe this might be like the Five of Pentacles card. Kind of the similar energy. Feeling out in the cold, abandoned. Energy cards. Energy cards, please, for our sign of Virgo. For our Virgos. All tied up. Patience. All tied up in patience. I'm going to take those two. I'm going to take those two because I think that was what was supposed to come out. Patience. This is about divine timing. This is about divine timing. Things can feel constrained sometimes. Sometimes they can feel like we can't move, like we can't go right or left. And we want to just wiggle, and all we can do is think about the future. But this card, patience, is asking you to have that divine timing, patience, that knowing that you're always divinely protected, divinely directed. And anything that feels tied up right now is just an illusion. Something that we will, with patience, get out of that feeling. I don't know if that's within like a relationship or if that's a situation regarding finances. Being somewhere you just don't want to be, possibly. No, I hope not. I hope not. But let's keep going. Let's get a card for Virgo. We ask our angels, spirit guides, higher self for a card for Virgo. Wisdom of the Oracle deck. All right. Well, we've got 3. We will take them because I think that this reading is going mainly Oracle, and that's all right. We'll take them. If there's something that needs us to pay attention, it's community, not for you, and here and now. Here and now. All right. So, not for you is about rejection being God's protection. Something not happening that you really, really wanted to happen. But from Spirit's point of view, whatever this is, it wasn't in your highest good, so it did not happen. And in that sense, rejection is protection. Then the community card right next to it, that usually has to do with being tied to a new affiliation with a group, maybe meeting, and it might have something to do with changing direction on something you were focused on that is not the best for you. This new affiliation with a group, that seems to maybe hold the key to this. And the here and now, a really beautiful card. I love these cards. The here and now, let's see, what does she say on the, yeah, the little flag says you are here. The little angel or the little fairy is not living in the past or the future. She knows that everything is actually a now moment. So we live for the now, in the now. And then in that sense, we're truly living because that's all there really is. All right, let's put these up here. And let's get some cards to kind of figure out what else is going on. Let's find out what the issue is. I think it has to do with this feeling out in the cold, feeling abandoned. Something that wasn't for you, though. Something that wasn't for you. And it's not a bad thing. This is, like I said, this is protection. This is protection. All right, what is the issue for Virgo? Whoa. Alright, King of Pentacles. Maybe dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, either one. This is about your material stability. This may be about something that you tried to attain. Maybe it's some kind of switch, maybe some way of investment, something like that. Let's see what the challenge says. What's the challenge for Virgo? Oh, okay. The challenge is in the fates. The challenge is luck. You're going to have to wait for some divine timing. With the patience card, it's got a wheel on it, just like that Wheel of Fortune. It just reminds me that they're two kind of connected in the sense that fate does come around and you do, you reap what you sow. So this is a good sign. This is looking up with the Wheel of Fortune. What is spirit advice for Virgo? That one definitely wanted to come up. Leave a situation behind. I don't know what this is. Whatever this is that wasn't for you and you need to leave it behind. Go from rough waters to calm waters. Go from rough waters to calm waters. What is the future advice dealing with this? Like going on into the future. What is the future advice or future energy for Virgo? What does the future advice look like? Ooh, nice, nice, nice. I see it. I see it. Nice. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. All right. That's kind of like your outcome, guys. And then we have the High Priestess on the bottom. There's temporary inaction right now. And then we're going to move towards this Ten of Pentacles, which is our stability and everything. There is just kind of like divine timing in the mix right now. And I think that's what you're waiting on. And I know it might feel like you're all tied up, like things have constraints. But I think everything's going to be okay. I know everything's going to be okay. Just all about divine timing. Let me get you some tea leaves, and then we'll wrap up this reading for your weekend. Looking good for the future progress, though. Looking really good. Broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. I think it has to do with that, not for you. Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. And that might be the negative feelings, the energy of all tied up might be coming from that. Psychic ability, trust your intuition. And then we have the month of March that is very significant for somebody out there. All right, Virgo, thank you so much for joining me. You all have a really great weekend. Sending love and light your way. Thanks. Bye.